Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we've got quite a nice bundle to show you. This is what I've been listening to in the week that I haven't made videos on. It's still a new segment, so pretty cool, pretty cool. See how this one goes. And, obviously I won't be going into too much detail on each release because there's quite a few of them. And if I cared that much, I would have made videos on them. It doesn't mean there won't be a video on each of them later on down the line. Now, let's have a look at the tapes first. Now, this isn't everything. I'm sure I've probably listened to a lot more than just this, but I listen to a lot of music. But these were particular ones that stuck to my mind and got more than one playthrough. So let's have a look at this first one from Manchester, I believe, or somewhere in England. We've got Liquid Shit. Oh yes. Very cool sort of stuff going on here. Very sludgy, very heavy. So I know a lot of you aren't really sludge fans, but that's cool because I know some of you are, and just like I am too. So you get the old lyrics there as well. Look. Very cool release. It's a good 20 minutes long, I think. Around that, I like the artwork as well. Like, look at that sort of broken reflection thing going on, and you've got the nice purple case thing going on there. Dry Cough, really cool label. Worth looking up on eBay. They've got a eBay page, got some pretty good obscure stuff from there, particularly if you're into your black metal and stuff. So, worth having a look. Next on tape from Poland, we've got brutal crossover thrash band Terradome. Now, I know what you're thinking, Aaron, what is brutal crossover thrash? Essentially, it's crossover thrash with blast beats. I dig it. I think it's really cool. If you're into like Municipal Waste or something, you get a pretty good idea of what these guys are about. Nice and heavy, nice and fast, and like I say, got blast beats thrown in there from time to time. Really cool sort of songs as well. Just like obviously some are shorter than others, but just I don't know. They all have a really cool sort of roll to them, but they don't all blend in either. Each song is like really cool, so definitely worth picking up. From Self Made God. Fantastic label. Just your standard little yellow case there. Over here you've got all your band photo there, other stuff there, and of course a sharp load of lyrics. So, oof. Yeah, so look at that. Read it fine. Tiny print, but who cares? So yeah, had a bit of thrash on the go this week, which is because I'm quite fussy about my thrash, and there's not a lot of crossover that I listen to. But Terradome is one of them. They just scratch the itch whenever I need a bit of crossover stuff, that or other stuff. But I'm not the biggest fan. But this, very much so. It's a very good album. Very good. Now, from Spain, I believe, we've got with a little demo compilation here. Sacrophobia, Dark Requiems. Really cool. This came out in 2015. It's got their early 90s demos from, so you got a couple of tracks from a 5-way split in 93. Got their demo 2 from 92. And the Only Death is Irreversible demo from 91. Which is funny because they've got a song on there called Irreversible Diseases. And it's like, so death isn't the only thing that's irreversible then, because you've just mentioned them, you silly boy. And then you get some live in 93 stuff as well. It's like a little 20-minute set at the end. So really cool. You get over an hour's worth of really cool death metal, old school death metal. They're not afraid to be a little bit different. Got some of the old keyboards thrown in here and there. I know you nerds like me like your keyboards and whatnot. Because I think they sound cool. Like wizardly. Nerd metal. Very cool stuff. Pretty standard old school sort of early 90s. A lot of Deicide influence, not a complete rip off like at all, but you can hear a lot of influence in there for sure. So if you're into your older stuff, definitely give that a spin. Then we've got from the States, we've got what could have been the second Regurgitation album, from Necrotic Disgorgement, Suffocated in Shrink Wrap. Absolutely fantastic record. Fantastic. You can hear the regurgitation parts in there. because a lot of people say, "Oh, this could have been the second." That was like, yeah, to a point. It was like half done, but it's definitely a lot more brutal. I think. Whether that means it's better or not is up to debate. You know, I like both, so really cool. But you've got all that coolness going on there. Look at that. Oh yeah, YouTube will love that. There's the boys over there, minus Brian. Bless him. And you know, it's got your thank you stuff, no lyrics or nothing, because you know, to be honest, there aren't any. So always cool. Nice brutal death metal, bit more leaning into the sort of, like I say, more brutal side of things. You know, it's definitely faster for the most part, and I think it's like tuned down a bit further as well. But yeah, really cool stuff, catchy as well. That's what I like about it. I like it when a brutal death metal can be catchy too. Now, it doesn't have to be all the time. I like the frantic stuff, but I do love me some catchiness and all. I'm a sucker for a riff, I tell thee. Now, I had this on the other day as well. Very much enjoying this. It's a rare play, but when it does go on, it's very much welcome. We're talking about The Wind of 666 Black Hearts by Darkthrone. Oh yes, the old demo rehearsals, album rehearsals, sorry, from 91 and 92 there. First half of it is all instrumental, which is really cool. It's thrown on in the background, got your headphones on, just chilling. Love me some of that. You hear that instrumental version of Goat Lord? It's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Got all your lyrics and liner notes and whatnot in the book, as you do, from these particular Norwegian fellows. Some more little photos there. Fenry's being silly with his axe. Yeah. What are they like? But yeah, love old school Darkthrone. So hearing these sort of raw recordings in a rehearsal space is just, yeah, it's fantastic for me. Absolutely love it. Really cool stuff. And you lot know how much I like old Transylvanian Hunger. Even though that's not on there, obviously, but even still, old Darkthrone, the best throne. Oh. Now, speaking of the best, this will divide the audience a little bit. 6 Feet Under, 13. This was the first thing I heard by 6 Feet Under back when it came out. I saw it on the shelf, thought that looks cool. 6 Feet Under, that's pretty wicked. 20 years ago. Well, yeah, and I remember listening to it on the train going back from Canterbury and thinking, this is sick, really cool. And I didn't even realise it was Chris Barnes at the time, as I was listening to it, and then it wasn't until I was like got home and sort of looked through it all and was like, hold on, I think that's that geezer from what's it's fucking called. And yes, I was correct. Now, am I a 6 Feet Under fan? Nah, I'm not really. I love Haunted, I love 13. But everything else I've heard, it's like it's either bad, like to my personal taste, or it's just like it's cool, but I don't really need to buy it. But this album just does it for me. You know, it's heavy, it's catchy. I think it's just before Chris's vocals really started to break apart. And I still have huge respect for Chris Barnes. I hope he keeps going forever and ever. You know, he's happy. People love 6 Feet Under. Make it happen. I wouldn't say no to go and see 6 Feet Under. Felt tickets going, fucking hell, I'd go. Joking, it, yeah. But for the most part, I just like the whole sort of simplicity of 6 Feet Under. You know, they're definitely a live band from what I've been told. But and from what I've seen, like from videos and stuff, yeah, I'd say that's definitely true. They're still very energetic even now. Well, given their age, I mean, you know. To be fair. Now, bit of a theme running here. You'll probably notice over these next couple. Out of where was this now? Was it Costa Rica? I believe it's from somewhere, maybe Brazil or somewhere, Peru maybe, but from South America, I believe, is these bad boys, Cruel Force, Dawn of the Axe. Absolutely fantastic record. Really fun, really catchy, really heavy. It's got all the stuff there you would expect from like your old school metal, but in a nice modern package, and I love the artwork. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with like Aztecs and stuff like that. So this is very sort of reminiscent of those days. I get little chills from it. I get a bit of nostalgia, I suppose. Not that I'm usually one for that, but you know, it is what it is. Lyrics and whatnot, very cool stuff. Really, like everyone on this record as well brings their A game, be it the just the vocals or just guitars, drums. Everyone just really brings it in. Really cool record. I love the old school look on the. It's from Shadow Kingdom Records on the CD. Just that old fashioned kind of. And same on the back. You know, it's done in like the two halves like you would see on an LP. So I really like stuff like that. But yeah, really cool. Black and thrash. That's just very South American sounding. You know, just that whole sort of aggression and just passion that you can just hear burning out of it. It's just, yeah, I'm all about that. Now, something that sounds just as good as some of the Brazilian stuff, but is actually from the States. We've got from Hell's Headbangers, a newer band, and this is Desolace and their album System Shock. Again, wicked record. I've liked Desolace for a while now, since I think it was on Justin's channel. He mentioned him and said the album was coming out, and I thought I'd check this out, and no, I really liked it. So I was like, I've definitely got to pick that up then. Love the artwork. Love that guy as well. He's cool. They should just do a T-shirt with that, with the sort of red and brown Desolace logo from the front, and that above it. That'd be wicked. Unless they might even have T-shirts like that. I don't know. But if they haven't, they should. That's all I'm saying. Inside there, your lyrics and stuff, very old school looking, not a million miles away from Cruel Force, in fact. And there they are, looking there, hanging out in the junkyard. They've got a song on here as well called Metal Fetishist, about the song Tetsuo Iron Man. So, sort of makes sense. And again, it's got that old school backing on it. Very nice, very nice. I love all that. Looking like Mr. Eric Horrible did a very, very nice job on there. If he did the layout, probably did. If he didn't, whoever did, well done. Looks very nice. Gotta love it. But again, a sort of Brazilian style thrash. Bit of Hella Weights in there. Just really nice. You can tell it's not people going, oh, people like this music, so we'll just play it. You know, people who love this kind of music are playing it. You know, very Morbid Visions kind of thing going on in there. But then, last of the CDs. Another little classic here for you. We've got Prolonging Agony by Malta Skuld. Oh, fantastic little demo there. It's got 3 songs on it with a creepy intro, as they were wont to do back then. But yeah, really, really cool demo, which is their second demo from 1990. But it also, this is the Extreme Cult series, 10 inches of Death Cult that Extreme Music have done over the past several years, knocking out old demos, putting them out and showing them back for everybody. Oh, look. This is why old school death metal demos are always the best. Look at that artwork. Just screams, fucking, don't touch it. Don't look at it, Billy. Don't look at it. It will warp your mind. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Billy's gone. But yeah, this comes also with some various rehearsals as well. Extra 3 tracks from 1990. And they're cool. Varying quality, but cool all the same. You know, not bad. Get your liner notes in here. Get that old school motherfucking, yeah. Look at that. Love it. I love the reflective CD. So, nothing behind the CD, but that's cool. I don't mind a bit of minimalism here and there, particularly when extra effort's been done elsewhere. For sure. Like the back there, look, that sort of old school look again. Yeah. Comes with a little fold out with liner notes. There, you've got the lyrics over there from the original scanning the demo, and then you get a bunch of flyers and, you know, photos and what's not, and your cheers, thank yous, and fuck yous. And this one particularly does have a fuck you section, so all good there. So that's the CDs, and just one last one here for you to whack out, and then I'll let you, you boys and girls, trundle off on your weekend. Trundle? It's not a word, is it? Trundled. But I know it, you know it. It's Immortals here, Immolations Here and After. Nearly called him Immortal then. Do you hear that? What an idiot. But this is a fantastic record. Big fan of this, as you can probably tell. I mean, the poster's right there behind me. But first of all, that artwork, shit the bed. Love it. As perky as anything. Look at those bad boys. Oh, mental. But yeah, got absolutely cracking 8 songs on here. I mean, bloody hell, you've got Nailed to Gold opening this bad boy, one of the most coolest melodic riffs going. It's very off-timey sort of thing. Cool solo as well. And then you get Christ Cage right on the end to close it with one of the greatest openings of any track ever. So simple, but so moody. It just sets the tone like, oh shit, we've gotten to the end. This is like the final boss. Absolutely naughty. No gatefold action. No gatefold action over here. But alright, we'll let him go. But it does come with the, not only does it have the poster over there, it also comes with a nice little cutout with all your credits and your whatnots and your acknowledgements and your little liner notes and whatnots. So yeah, very nice stuff all round. And of course, for those of you who always like to look at the vinyl itself, we of course have black. Oh yeah, can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong. So that is what I've been listening to this week, other than what I've already shown you. Not bad, eh? What do you guys reckon? Good selection? What's it need more of? Does it need more gore grind? I noticed there's a... I've definitely listened to some gore. Oh yeah, of course I listened to some gore grind this week. You know, I'm listening to Carcass and shit and all that lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Every time I pull off one of these albums, I listen to it that day as well. I don't just get it out and go, oh, there's one I like. No, I freshen the old brain box on it each time. Which means every time I make a video, I have to listen to another album. Oh, isn't it horrible? What a shame. What an absolute shame. Yeah, constantly doing stuff, listening to music all the time. Constant. Never stop. Oh, so that's what I've been listening to this week. What have you guys been listening to? Share it down below. Hopefully I'll see something I haven't got or haven't heard. I always love it when there's stuff I haven't heard. Good to go check that stuff out. I always go in a little scared too, because I think, oh, please don't like this, because if I do, I'm going to have to buy it. And I have to be quite fussy these days. I've only got a finite amount of room. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I'll let you all crack on. So I'll catch you all in a bit. Bye.